What is poppin' goons? Welcome back to yet another video, and for today we're going to be talking about all the new projectile changes that they got for this update. But like always, before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 700 subs and I can't do that without your help. But yes, to start off, we got a whole new change to the way projectiles work in this game. The first change they have listed is standardize opposing projectiles to always clank, destroying both projectiles. So that just means projectiles sent out by your enemies will just clank with projectiles sent out by you, resulting with both projectiles just disappearing and not affecting anything. But piggybacking off of that last point, they also said introducing the heavy projectile. Heavy projectiles break enemy projectiles, can only clank with other heavy projectiles, and cannot be reflected. So now we have a new type of projectile called a heavy projectile, and I remember talking about this on Twitter with Tony a while back, so I'm really glad that they introduced this idea in the projectile system they have now. So if you throw a normal projectile and your enemy throws a heavy projectile, your projectile is going to be canceled out and not clank with that normal projectile. And on top of that, that heavy projectile cannot be reflected in any way, shape, or form. Hopefully there's some sort of in-game indicator letting us know that this projectile is a heavy projectile. I remember them talking about that on Twitter as well, but that would be really cool. The next point they have here is barriers and buffs that block projectiles more consistently block all projectiles, which is a really cool change because now we're going to have more counterplay to projectiles, and for my Jake reflector it's going to be more useful. Instead of just having to time it and get the hard read to reflect something, I'm going to be able to probably reflect something way more consistently now, and that's just going to make a character having a reflector that much better in this game. And the last note they added is projectiles that explode no longer hit fighters that block the projectile. So there would be a situation where if a projectile explodes, the explosion will still hit them, but the hitbox of the projectile initially coming at them wouldn't hit them. Even though they blocked the projectile, the explosion would just still hit them somehow. But they fixed that now. If you block the projectile, the explosion will no longer hit you. So for Morty Grenades, Garnet Fist, maybe Steven Bomb, I'm not sure every interaction that this happened with, but it's good to know that it's not going to happen anymore. This new projectile system update is overall just going to provide us with way more counterplay to the projectile meta that we have right now in Multiversus, and it's just going to make dealing with these projectiles way more easier. So for example, battering is going to have way more counterplay to it and more ways to destroy the actual battering. So that might bog down Batman's placing a little bit on the tier list, but I don't see it affecting him that much. I just see it as an overall great change for counterplay against projectiles. But that's going to be it for this video. Go ahead and check out my channel. I'm probably dropping so many videos today, so go check those out if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 700, guys. I really am trying my hardest. This is my dream. This is what I love to do, and I cannot do it without you, like I always say. So if you want to support me, I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for it. Links to my social media are going to be in the description down below with my link tree. And that's it, guys. Stay safe, have a great day, and peace out.